Duran Duran will be in Portugal at the Rock in Rio Lisboa on the 25th of June.
We're not playing in Portugal for a long time.
It's not your first summer night in Lisbon.
It's not our first, no. And I've got to say, we've always found the audiences there to be amazing. So we're looking forward to it.
Duran Duran never broke up. However, the lineup was modified a few times. You also left in '86.
I thought I was just having a break, but I didn't realize it was going to be 15 years before I came back. And you know what? It's been 20 years since, I came back to the band, and people still say to me, "Hey, Rog, what's it like being back with the band? Oh, how is it?" And I'm like, wow, it's been 20 years. So I was in the band originally for 6 years? Yeah. Then I went away for 15 years. Then I've been back for... It just shows you how long this band's been going. I mean, it's ridiculous.
What happened at the time? What happened in 1986? Why did you left? You want to pursue other things? What happened?
I think I did. I wanted to have a simpler life for a while. It was a very intense period of time from when I joined the band when I was 19, and it didn't stop until I left it in 85. It was just like boom, 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 boom. The hysteria, constantly making records, constantly on tour. And I got to the point where, you know what, I just need a break. I need to get away for a while. So I went and lived a very simple existence for a while, and really enjoyed that. So it took a while for me to come back, but I did enjoy it when I got back.
In 2006, Andy Taylor left the band again. So my question is, too many Taylors in one band?
Yeah, you can't have more than two Taylors. That's the thing. Because if somebody says Mr. Taylor, and three people turn around, that's really confusing.
And there's no connection between the Taylors of Duran Duran. I can tell you that. You're not related. You're not related. That's what I mean.
No, the weird thing about that is we were in the band together for 6 months before we realized the other ones were called Taylor.
Really?
It was like 6 months. We said, "Oh, what's your second name, by the way?" "Oh, Taylor." "Oh, that's my second name." "What's yours, John?" "Oh, it's Taylor as well." We're like, "Oh my God, this is ridiculous."
What are the odds that two of Britain's greatest drummers have the same name, Roger Taylor?
Yeah, that's pretty crazy, isn't it? And who'd have thought of the same record company, same name, British bands. I mean, it's incredible, isn't it? I almost changed my name, actually, when I joined Duran Duran. It looked like we were going to go somewhere. I almost changed my name to Roger Rogers, because Queen was so big at that time, and we thought we can't possibly have two drummers with the same name. But it never stuck, and I went back to Roger Taylor. And I often think maybe I should have stuck with Roger Rogers, because there would be no confusion.
Duran Duran was one of the first bands to have music videos filmed by professional directors. That's a great thing. It was one of the first bands to bring video technology into their studio shows. So has the visual part always been important?
I think it has. It has always been important. And I think we grew up in an era where, all the bands were very visual. Even the punk scene was a very visual experience, and we loved Roxy music, and we loved David Bowie and glam rock. So it was always very visual. So we had always had a certain aesthetic quality to the band. So when the video thing came along, we were a perfect fit, really. And Simon had also been a bit of an actor. He'd studied drama at Birmingham University. So he kind of had a few acting skills. So we were the perfect fit, really. And our managers at the time actually wanted to be film producers. Managing a band was just, for them, it was kind of like a stepping stone to become film producers and directors. So they kind of put all that energy that they had into it.
Your songs have appeared in many movies over the years. Musics like The Reflex, Planet Earth, Notorious in Donnie Darko, Ordinary Worlds in Layer Cake, A View to a Kill, in A View to a Kill, obviously, 007. I have a question about this. Is Roger Moore was the best one? Or?
I don't know. I like Sean Connery, I have to say.
But the song,
not bad considering we wrote it, recorded it, and mixed it within a week. I seem to remember we had this kind of little gap in our itinerary because everything was so crazy at that time. They said, you're doing the next Bond theme, and by the way, you've got a week to do it. I mean, now it would take like 6 months, wouldn't it, to prepare a song for a James Bond theme. But we just did it so quickly, and we worked with Bernard Edwards from Chic, and I have to say he was incredible, and he really inspired us. And we had John Barry, of course, came in and played with us. So we were inspired at that point, and we were just so happy to be doing that because we grew up on Bond. It was living in a very dull country where the weather was crap most of the time. The Bond films were that was our way out. We dreamed when we watched those movies as kids. So to actually be writing a theme, the song for one of those movies was incredible.
I believe the song we hear most often in movies was Hungry Like the Wolf. I counted 6 movies. My favorite is the Shrek movie.
Of course. My kids appreciated that one. That. Your song's in Shrek.
What's so special about that song?
Well, it is a special song, actually. And we did a classic albums documentary a few years ago. And when I went through the backing tracks and pulled each part up, it was a really simple arrangement and a very simple song. And every part really had its place. We didn't overplay. Nobody wanted to be the one that was featured. We all really everything blended very well together. And it doesn't sound like anybody else is the incredible thing. That song can only be Duran Duran. It doesn't sound like anybody else on the planet. And I think that's the really special thing about it.
Girls on Film, Rio Save a Prayer, Is There Something I Should Know, The Reflex, Ordinary World.
Yeah.
These are the songs that you have to play, always.
We're in a very lucky position. We've got a real first world problem in that we have lots of songs that we can pull into the set. One, actually in America, when we play in America, we have to play Rio. Okay. In fact, we took it out one night and there was, people started almost attacking. Why are they playing Rio? Why are they playing Rio, man?
Future Past, it was released in last October. We're going to hear these new songs in Lisbon.
Yeah, it will be a real integration of all the songs from the 40 years of the catalogue.
Hope to see you in Lisbon on the next 25th of June at Rock in Rio, Lisboa.
Okay.
Roger,
we'll see you then.
Thank you so much. Roger Taylor.